E-assessment. Models of e-assessment. Formative and summative. In its broadest sense, e-assessment refers to technology used to undertake any assessment activity. This could be formative or summative, and is an extremely useful tool to understand student progress, their learning at the end of a course of study, and to be able to plan efficiently and effectively to meet your learners' needs. When considering different models of e-assessment, it is important that learners are active participants in their learning journey. Knowledge is constructed based on experiences. Identifying appropriate strategies for e-assessment will depend on the nature of the content that you are assessing, the learner's needs, and the underlying principles of assessment. These include clarifying what good performance is, delivering high-quality feedback, providing opportunities to act on feedback, facilitating reflection on learning, and encouraging dialogue around learning. Moreover, these activities should align with course content and be integrated throughout the learning, given the benefits this has on retention of learning materials. Question sets. There are numerous ways of undertaking e-assessment. For example, the creation of online knowledge surveys, which encourage reflection from learners through self-assessment. These consist of sets of questions that cover the entire content of an online or blended course. The learners should consider the questions about the course not to provide a correct answer, but instead to rate their confidence or competence with a particular aspect of it. Quizzes. Quizzes using online tools can create a fun, competitive and engaging space for learners to assess their own learning with the oversight of an educator. Creating short quizzes which test the knowledge of the learner allows for an understanding of the learning that has taken place. Certain tools can offer gamification and incentives to encourage learners if they get an answer correct. Creating e-assessment activities such as exit slips or tickets which check knowledge at the end of learning sessions using a series of questions or activities are a useful way of checking the learning that has taken place and allows the learners to understand their own knowledge deficits at the end of a lesson. Undertaking peer e-assessment is a powerful way for learners to share experiences, thoughts and knowledge about their learning materials and gain a useful and varied perspective on their learning. This enhances the overall learning journey for them and encourages collaboration and cooperative learning. Using tools such as wikis, blogs, forums or proformas encourage reflection, supportive evaluation, exploration of learning and feedback to each other. These can be created on learning management sites using Microsoft Teams features and other widely available online tools.
I have found Class Notebook a really useful tool to support learning and formative assessment. This could be in the form of individual tasks to construct learning, the use of collaboration spaces to share thoughts and knowledge, and it's also a great space to gather and share resources and to formatively assess using Microsoft Forms, which can be embedded directly into Class Notebook. Using these tools, I noticed an increase in student engagement and I achieved a greater understanding of the learning taking place. Learners can work individually or use collaboration spaces in pairs, groups, or as a whole class. I can check learner progress in real time and offer immediate feedback or prompt further thinking, whether one-to-one in an individual notebook or to a group in a collaboration space. I now use Class Notebook whether in a face-to-face or an online learning environment, as everything is in one place, so I find it ideal for that hybrid learning approach. The one central space that Class Notebook gives learners is also accessible from any device in campus or at home, and students can organise their notes and resources into sections and pages in a way that suits them. Content can be added by text, sketches or inking, which is great for something like mathematical equations. You can also add images, audio files or video, enhancing accessibility for all. This also allows multiple methods for formative feedback. Leave a voice note, use text or inking, or embed a short video. You can choose what is most effective or what meets your students' needs the best. Learners can also review their class notebook at any time to deepen their understanding and have fixed feedback there so they can revisit this to measure their learning and check their own distance travelled.